Hello ladies, it's Crafty Kim 62, and as promised, this is a haul video from the show that we went to in Harrogate, the Great Northern Paper Crafts exhibition, and we went with a group of ladies from my class and we had a wonderful time. So these are some of the things that I got. I have given some things away because I was shopping for a 75th birthday, so Mary has received her goodies, and I had to get some raffles for the classes, so the raffles are in here as well. So I'll start off with the things that I got for the raffle, and these are craftwork cards, and they do, just open one up, they do lovely sets. So in here there's tags, the card candy, which is described as legless brads that you just put a little piece of 3D foam on and then they're raised up and they look like brads, and these all coordinate, and you get sentiments. So these are die cuts. I'm not going to pop them out because these are for the raffle, and this one's called the Country Garden set. This one is gorgeous, it's all flowery. With the roses. It's 8 by 8, so they're ideal for the card sizes, scrapbooking and all of the projects that we do. So there's loads of different papers in there, and then you get some extras. So these are die cut flowers that you make into pretty flowers. And again, different types of sentiments, and the cigar wraps or belly bands, and then you get your coordinating card and all of the cards and envelopes that you need to make all of your projects. So that is a full kit for everyone, the lucky person who's going to win one of the raffles in the Monday night class. So I got two. One was the Country Rose, and this one is called Pretty in Pink, and this one has similar, so that one is the tags. And they actually have die cut dress forms. Don't know whether you can see those. No, but they are the die cut dress forms for them. And this pad is very pretty, it's all pink and butterflies. With the peacock feathers, distressed papers, butterflies, foiling, so all of the hearts and the distressing and all the butterflies have got foiling on. You can see it shining all the way through, and that one's my favourite, the peacock feathers with the foiling. So it's the same format but just in a different colourway, and you get the card candy with all of the colours that match, and you get different sentiments, again die cut, and then you get a whole load of flowers to pop out and make as well. So they are for lucky people whose names pulled out of the raffle. So, and they come in this lovely plastic bag folder, file folder, so they're great. And then I went to the bling store. Again, some of these have disappeared because I have popped them into swaps and into Mary's parcel for her birthday. I've got a couple of ideas for projects coming up, so I wanted an array of brown and light brown pearls and gems, so that is the larger ones, and then I've gone for the diddy ones as well, so watch out for a project on there. And then one of my favourite stores is Hobby House, so I've got some crocheted lace for there, and then onto the masks. There's another project that I've got, so at the show they had a deal on the glitter paste, so I got a silver, a gold, and this one is called Frosty Dawn Sparkle. So there's a couple of projects coming up for that, so they are the sparkle, and these are the masks. Thought that one was cute, that would go with all the time. And there's a background one for when we do our mixed media, so when we do our textured paste, that one will be ideal. And I just love trees, so that one will be great for the textured paste and also the glitter, so that one will be good. And then a couple of other masks, and that is keys, dragonflies, and cogs. I just love the steampunky cogs. That are the masks. Just move these to one side. And I know this is not very exciting, but it's double-sided sticky tape, and because I spent the required amount, I got these free, so that's always good when you get free. And this is the ribbon. So we have a great company over here called Mayflowers, and they have lovely ribbons and gems and charms and all bits of embellishments and things like that. So these are obviously Christmas colours, so these are going to be projects soon. And so I've gone for the traditional colours of the red, the green, the gingham in the red and green, and with the gold edgings. They were a real bargain. And then I wanted to add to my collection of Timmy inks, and I only have space for 4. I'm needing some more of the Timmy Tower ink holders, but I haven't got those at the moment. But I did have 4 spaces, so I limited myself to the 4 to empty the gap, and then I worked out which ones that I needed. So on this one I got old paper, evergreen bough, vintage photo, and mowed lawn. So they will be slotted into my Timmy Tower and all put in with the greens, the browns, the blues. So I've already named them, so I can use them straight away. And then for Mary's 75th, we got her the mini distressed Timmy inks, and we got her a set of those, and there was also a storage tin for the Timmy inks that these fit perfectly in. So we filled the tin with all of the Timmy inks, and she was absolutely over the moon with those. So again, I've already put the names on and the colours, so they're easily attached, that I can see and just grab what I need. And again, these ones, I don't have any storage for these, but they are the mini ones, and they'll be quite handy to take out and just do some distressing with. Then there was an offer on one of the sale bins, and this is a tower of inks, and they're all greens, and I do love my greens. I've used them already, and they just slot in and they stand very nicely on the cabinet, so I'll be able to use that. And they already have their colour in the top, so this is from dark green through to light green to pale green, and then topped off with the yellow. And this was a great bargain too. It's balsa wood. It's very, very light, so it was all right to carry. And this is going to sit in between my two desks, and it's going to hold all of my bits and bobs that I use all of the time, rather than having them lined up in front of my drawers, because I'm using my drawers all of the time. So I'm going to crackle this, add some decorative papers and make it all nice and pretty so it's not plain, because we can't have any plain. And this was only £2, and I was over the moon with this because it's the perfect size between the desks, so I don't have to reach over anymore for that. So I'll just move that to one side, and then I'll just show you before I unpack. This is the rest of things. You can't see it properly, but you may be able to see the Michaels. And Caroline Grace Emerald sent me this Michaels bag, and I've filled it up with lots of goodies from the trip. So again, I'll just open these. So these are some paper roses, and these are in a lilac colour, and they're fab. I've used these before. They're very, very versatile. I don't normally buy the lilac colour, but I thought I would have a change. And then there was a great deal on my favourite glue. So this is the Glossy Accents. Normally I pay £6.60 for one, but 3 on the show deal was £10. So it was basically buy one get 2 free. So these will keep me going for quite a while, and this is my favourite glue, my glue of choice. I use it for everything. And then to the bin. Absolutely gorgeous. These were on a show deal as well. We can't actually get where I live. There's not very many places to go to get bling. Hobbycraft is not very good for bling, and it's far too expensive to buy. So when you see them at the shows, you grab them while you can. So there's all various types of bling. There's creams, there's white. Sorry, just having a bit of trouble with my computer there. Bear with us. Oh, I think it was just because I've been on, my screen went to sleep. So is just a whole pile of goodies, bling that I will sort out later. So I'll just move these to one side. And this is one of the Sheena Douglas embossing folders. It's a little bit of orient, and this one has the, you see the bottom? That's the design on it, and that is cherry blossom all over. It's an A4 size. I've had a couple of problems with my embossing folders A4 size. I've actually shattered 2, and so this is to replace the 2 that I broke. And here we are on to some boring things. These are just plain white envelopes, and they were a good deal. There is 150 here. I got 2 white packs and 1 cream, and these were 150 for £5. So they were absolutely a fantastic deal. And again, basics. I do try to stock up on basics for the class while I'm there. So I am just keep pulling out the basics, and then I'll show you what they are. Right, that's the end of the basics. These ones are 8x8 scalloped cards, which is very popular. You can do lots with the scallop cards in the 8x8 size. So I got 3 packs of those. And then these ones are the 5x5 scallop cards. So there's 12, and the envelopes, and they're a great quality, great for stamping on. So I got a few packs of those because they are very popular with the girls. And then these ones are the decollage. Can you see the tiny little ribbing all the way along? So I got a couple of packs of those. And then craft card. Normally we get craft card, but we don't get the craft envelopes. But these came with the craft envelopes, so these were just a must to get. So I've got the scalloped edge and the decollage as well for something different. So I'll just move these ones. I've got a few packets of these because the girls love working with craft, and I think they're perfect for Christmas cards when you want to do the old-fashioned type. And then ready to do a project with glycerine. I've got a couple of packs of just the plain A4 craft card, so they will be very useful. I did want more, but it actually ran out because it was so popular. I got the last 2, and then these are little diddy ones with the envelopes, and this is an oblong scalloped, and this one's an elegant frame scalloped. So these ones are for little diddy cards, and I think I'll make these into thank you notes and various things like that. So I'll just move those ones out of the way. And I'll just get all of the other things out. We had such fun, it was just absolutely amazing. We go twice a year, catch up on all of the new things, and it's just lovely. So this is the rest. And there is a couple of things here that I got at another show, a local one. So these ones are for a class project, and maybe we'll do one in the group as well, and that's simply craft and swap. So these are the metal frames to make the Christmas wreaths. I've started one already. Rebecca, can you just pass me a frame? I've got my daughter with us this morning, she's an early bird. So I've started with the ribbons and the material, so it hangs up. Only halfway through this. I've done the inner ring, I've still got the outer ring to do, so that one is still to do, and I think I'm going to use tulle on the outer ring and keep the inner ring the red, but still have the red tulle on the outside. So that one's rather pretty. And then the waist, after I cut the ribbon and the material, I'm in the middle of a bauble. So the bauble is a polystyrene foam ball, and the waist from the cut off after doing the ribbons, I've just cut them into squares and poked them into the ball with PVA glue, school glue, so they're nice and sturdy. And then I'll put, I think, a glittery hanging device, so then you'll have a bauble and a wreath to match. So that's been really fun, so I've started that. And everybody who knows me knows that I love buttons, so we've got a few buttons projects coming up, so I needed a batch of red ones, so these were a really good deal. The Paper Mania buttons, and these were half price at the show, so I grabbed a bag of those, and they will be perfect for what we need to do. And then there's a gentleman called the MDF Man, and he's fairly new. He's been to the last few shows, and he's growing with the comments from the ladies of what we need. So this is actually a project that we're doing on this coming Saturday class. Monday class will be in a week or two, and the MDF shapes, Christmas shapes, So we will be crackling these up, doing the dry brushing technique, adding papers, glitters, embellishments. So they're all different. So there's an angel, a wreath, a couple of different Christmas tree shapes, a couple of different, that's a bell shape, a single one, and then there's a couple of bauble shapes in various sizes, and then there's 4 different star shapes, so they'll have fun. That one looks like SpongeBob's friend. What's he called? He's called Patrick, so I think he'll make a great square SpongeBob pants. I can't remember what he's called, but square pants, that's Patrick, his friend, I think. I'll just bring him down a bit. Fun. Then there's a double bell, and I think that one may be suitable for a wedding, but still for Christmas as well, so that one's fine. And then there's a little teddy bear one. Sorry, the pile's getting too high. And a cupcake one. So they will be fun to do. And then he had a one. Sorry, Mary Loughlin's going to be mentioned again, because then he had some MDF owls. So they're going to be a class project soon. Various sizes. I've just dropped 2 on the floor. There's 6 in a pack. So we'll go from small all the way to the big one. And that's the big one. So that's going to be fun to crackle up and paint. And then these were quite cute as well. So we all like our birdhouses to do, but this is a little bit of a cheat for me because they're already done. The template is there. So I think we're going to do these in the class for Christmas decorations, to put goodies in, sweets or a little present, and they can hang from the Christmas tree, maybe with somebody's name on. So that is all from me on my haul. I've had a fantastic time, so I'll just give you a quick. It is piled high and didn't cost very much, which is what we love. Many thanks. Crafty Kim signing off. Thank you. Bye bye.